Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to the TikTok bartender situation. Keeps getting worse. I don't even know what happened, and I don't know what she did. Why is it getting worse? What she do? But yeah, ever since I found this guy's channel, he's been introducing me to random drama, random stories, random videos of people that I know nothing about. And yeah, it's interesting to hear what happened to these random people that I don't know. And yeah, let's get into the video, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
Right, so Michelle the bartender,
What she do?
a TikToker who, quite frankly, doesn't seem to value hers or her family's privacy in the single slightest.
He didn't sleep at all last night. I was like, good, as you shouldn't have.
I mean, the first video we saw from Michelle was when she spoke about a time where her husband went to the bar, got really drunk, brought a stranger to her house, and nearly got robbed.
He was like gonna get in the car with these dudes that were gonna bring him home, and she was like, and I knew that these guys were gonna rob him.
Now,
who is she?
This video raised a lot of concern for a lot of people in the comments who were just worried for not only Michelle's safety here, but also her family's safety, right? She has a child at home. So a lot of people are advising Michelle to set up security cameras, you know, just to be safe, to which Michelle did, to be fair to her, but then also proceeded to show TikTok exactly where them security cameras were and how to avoid them.
Show the blueprint of your house too, so they can know where each room is.
Not only that, Michelle is very open about where she works. Now, obviously, judging by her name on TikTok, Michelle the bartender, she's dubbed, you can tell she works.
Okay, so it seems like she's just posting her personal information on the internet, doxing herself. And I guess, like, usually if you like work somewhere and then you stop working there, you can talk about like where you used to work and like all the bad things that happen there. But apparently she still works at the same place and talks about where she works, and she lives at the same place that she's showing everyone that she lives. That's weird.
The bar, right? But not only does
I
she
see
let
the
people know
concern.
she works at the bar, she tells everyone exactly which bar she works at.
I now work at Uncle Jesse's Honky Tonk.
Not only does she
Okay,
tell
so
everyone the
if you have a
exact bar she
stalker or
works
someone
at,
crazy,
she mentions the hours that she works, so you can easily tell when
they know where to go.
not home.
It's Thursday night, and I'm working at Uncle Jesse's. It is 8 o'clock. We opened at 7.
And she also goes into TikTok to
Dang, she's just telling all the information. So if someone was trying to like kidnap her or stalk her, they know exactly where she is, what she's doing. They can check her story, and I guess they'll know what time she gets off of work, where she parked her car, license plate too, because she's giving all the information.
insult customers for absolutely no reason.
Oh, that's what it seems like.
That girl, crazy water bitch.
And even though there's an overwhelming amount of criticism in the comment sections,
And people are gonna-
right? Because she is so open
she's talking about-
you could probably learn more about Michelle.
People she's talking about in the video are gonna come back to the bar, and you know, if she's like talking bad about them, they're just gonna come back to the bar and like show her the video and be like, "What'd you say about me?"
On her own TikTok account, then you probably know about yourself. And even though there is this overwhelming amount of criticism over the past few months, it just hasn't changed. If anything, it's actually getting worse. Because just over the last week or so, Michelle decided to upload a video to TikTok, which has now been deleted, literally just in the last couple of days, but it was up for at least a week. And I'm not going to show the exact video for obvious reasons, as we'll see in a second, but here is a video by a TikToker called Tea with Casey explaining what the video was.
Michelle's bartender had made this video where she states it's for educational purposes, but it's about potty training her son. Now, it would be one thing if this video was just her saying hardships she was going through with potty training and maybe asking you guys questions and, you know, people who potty train.
She did not show
Which is
it.
what the video should be, realistically, right? If that's
Tell
the type of
me
video that Michelle
she
wanted
did
to
not
make,
show
it should be a video of her talking
the
to
video.
camera and explaining a few things. It absolutely shouldn't have been what it ended up being.
She not only, you know, she puts her kid on camera, everyone has their own opinion on that.
Uh-uh.
Then she puts him on camera while sitting on the toilet. Asking him all these questions while she's doing it. I get for you, this is educational and, you know,
Dang, these people on
whatever. You have a
social
job in it,
media
but doesn't seem to really have a
exposing their
grasp
kids.
of how dangerous the internet can be.
It can be incredibly dangerous.
The
There are
kid
some
has no privacy.
disgusting people on the internet, and for some reason, a bunch of these like family vloggers just like to ignore that. I guess it's because they're earning a lot of money from these videos, so they don't care. That's their
using
main
their kids to
priority.
make money.
But how grim is that, to put money over the safety of your own children? I mean, look how many saves are on this video, right? 651 saves.
Creepy.
Now, I don't
Why
feel
would
like I
you
should
say
have to
that
explain
video?
Why that is incredibly worrying. You've got to think about the type of people that might have saved that video. Because again, this is something that we've seen before on a much bigger scale actually. But quickly, while we're still in this video specifically, you can see why this could be extremely worrying, because as we can see by this Reddit post here talking about the actual video itself, they've said, "When I tell you my jaw dropped. Michelle filming her son struggling to go to the bathroom. Camera directly in his face, pants down, etc. How does TikTok allow this? Why would a mum post this?" And obviously, as you can imagine, all the people on Reddit replying to this are also very, very worried. But it did actually remind me of a situation on TikTok that many people spoke about and were extremely worried about maybe like over a year ago at this point, it feels like. And it was all to do with the Ren Eleanor TikTok account, which was an account where a mum was posting videos of her child all the time. And in these videos, there were a worrying amount of not only saves, but a very worrying amount of comments too.
So weird. Like, why would you want to post pictures or videos of your kids when you know there's creepy people on the internet?
Absolutely grim. You can see the number of saves on these videos. I mean, this one in particular has got nearly
Oh my gosh, that's
400,000
crazy.
saves. You can also see some of the most disgusting autofills on the searches, right? If you just type in Ren Eleanor, some of the autofills that come up are absolutely grim and extremely worrying again. And this was happening for so long, and the mum was just
And she
ignoring
like
it for a long
posted
time.
where
Eventually
she
responded
lives.
to this and basically said there was nothing to worry about, and these were false rumors.
TikTok analytics show that my followers are 76.8% female. That's more than 13 million females, including lots of moms.
I mean, what a pointless fact.
Why is she talking like she's reading?
There's like 70-odd% females that watch her videos, right? That's still quite a high percentage of males who are watching these videos, who a lot of them could be watching for the wrong reasons. Also, of course, there could be some women who watch it for the wrong reasons as well. But this account actually has 17 million followers, right? Even if you just want to say that 0.1% of your followers are watching for the wrong reasons, that's still 17,000 people. I feel like that should definitely be enough to worry someone when you bear in mind the autofill.
People don't care about
saves,
that, they just care about the money.
Comments and whatnot. I feel like there should be more than enough for a mum to be like, right, okay, for the protection of my own child, I'm not going to put her online anymore. But no, that was not the case, and even though that big response video was uploaded in August,
Aren't they
2022,
working
it's
on a
still
law or
happening to this
something
day on
to
the
stop
Ren Eleanor
posting your
account.
kids
I mean, here's a video just from a
on
couple
the
weeks ago.
internet?
I'm not going to show it, right, but it's just the child, Ren, looking into the camera. That's basically it, and it's got 300,000 saves. And the comments are still filled with people
People are so
worrying, right? I
weird.
mean, here's one saying the saves are a little concerning. No. 86.5k saves is crazy scary. I mean, it's way more than that now. 155k saves, again, it's way more
And
than that now.
in the
Yes, it's
settings, you can't
extremely
like
worrying, but she doesn't seem to care. I mean, I bet she's making
keep
a
people from
ridiculous
saving
amount of money. I
videos.
also saw this clip on a
I don't
TikTok
know.
account called Mum and
I don't know how
Charlie,
TikTok
where she
works.
talks a lot about family vloggers and whatnot. I would highly recommend the page actually. But in one of her videos, she shows a clip from a YouTube account called The Fish Fam or something like that. You know, one of your classic family vloggers. And what she says in this is extremely worrying.
We get comments sometimes saying, why do you guys are just using your kids for money. Why do
You
you
are.
exploit your kids like that? Like, that's dangerous with like pedophiles and things like that. And I just try not to think of it that way. I think that people just put negative.
She just
like,
wants the
on
money,
everything.
so she'll never
Just try not
change.
to think about it that way, you know, that'll solve the issue. I mean, what an extremely worrying mindset that is. And it becomes very clear that a lot
If there's no money involved, then she just
want
wants
to carry on uploading their videos
the views,
because they
attention. I don't know.
lose a lot of money and whatnot. And of course, they're aware of the dangers
But,
of
like,
doing this, but it just seems like they don't care.
Back in the day, we didn't grow up with all this social media, so we grew up privately. But now these people want to post all their kids and stuff. Like, you don't want to give them the same privacy that you had growing up. I'm confused.
I mean, even though all the comments will tell them that it's a big worry and that it can be extremely dangerous for the children, they don't seem to care. Now, of course, within the last week or two, Michelle the Bartender has been getting a lot of hate for this video specifically, and she has actually recently, within the last 2 days, released a video talking about the haters.
I did not know that there was a formula for dealing with haters on the internet as a creator. This is something that they don't tell you and that I wish that I knew when I started creating content on TikTok. If you do a video and somebody is hating on you for it, so like they will stitch your video or duet it, or they just go on there and they screenshot your whole video. If that creator is much, much smaller than you, you ignore it.
Yeah, that's how it works, right? You don't have to bear in mind exactly what they're criticizing you for. You know, even if they're criticizing you for the fact that you might be putting your kids' safety in danger, you ignore it because they don't have as many followers as you. Nah, it's really good logic. Very, very good logic, Michelle.
If that creator is bigger than you are, you probably should address it. And you should stitch it.
Yeah, because everyone knows
That's
the more
weird
followers you
logic.
have, the more your opinion matters. That's just how it works.
You need to do it in a classy way, though. You need to not talk crap about them. You need to understand their viewpoint and just address the conflict.
I mean, look, right, I get that just joking here, right? This is a joke, but it does seem like this is actually what she stands by. Because she really doesn't seem to hold
Like,
anyone's opinions to a high
she's
level.
weird. She doesn't see what the problem
they
is.
have a stupid followers. People have been telling her for months now that her videos are very, very dangerous for numerous amounts of reasons, and she just doesn't seem to care.
Either way, it doesn't really matter unless you let it affect you and your content and your life and your mood and your vibe.
Well, it has
If
for her
addressing these
because she made a whole
commenters
video about
would
it.
hinder you from doing you, do not address them. At the end of the day, post what you want to post. Fuck the haters. Fuck them.
Fuck the haters, fuck them. I mean, it's
Except she made a video
haters, especially when the vast majority of
talking about
the content
haters.
I see in Michelle's videos is
Haters.
for her children's safety because of the video she posts.
Because it doesn't affect
I wouldn't
her.
really call that hate. I would call that massive concern. But one thing I do want to mention at the end of this video to leave it a bit of a brighter note, it seems like certain states in America are starting to catch on with the fact that parents are starting to use their children for content. And it really is becoming a form of child labour at this point, right? I mean, the kids are basically actors that are on screen from like the minute they're born, basically. And the reason why these parents make so much money is because of the children. If it was just the parents, they wouldn't have anywhere near the size of audience that they do have.
They want that
But since a few
money.
laws are starting
Yeah,
to take
make their kid go
place
on
that
camera.
protect the children a little bit, not so much protecting them from being on film in the first place, but money-wise, it could protect them. Ohio representatives introduced legislation aimed at protecting kidfluencers, and it also seems like they're doing something similar.
I feel like they're not going to change unless some random creepy person comes up to them in real life. But as long as they're online only, saving the videos creepily, they're not going to do anything as long as they get that money.
One specifically, it says it's requiring content creators that feature minors in at least 30% of their content to set aside a proportionate percentage of their earnings in a trust for the minor to access when they reach adulthood. And also looking at a line from the legislation in Ohio, it says here, in addition, it would allow kids to sue their parents to access the money when they turn 18, and also let them request the removal of any content featuring their image or likeness. Now again, it's not going to protect them from being used in content in the first place, but I mean, it seems like they're catching on a little bit, and it seems like they are trying to change some things to protect the children a little bit more. And I mean, it's a step in the right direction, even if it is just a small one. But I do think over the next few years, there are going to be new laws and legislations put into place that are going to protect the children more, because this is just going to be an ever-growing business for families, right? It seems like a lot of families now, as soon as a child is born, they see it as like a business opportunity, and they start filming instantly, and it's mental.
Because they see how easy it is to make money online, and then just use their kids for that, and don't let their kids grow up in private with privacy.
If you are new, let me know your thoughts as well in the comment section. And until the next one, I'll see you guys.
But that's so weird because, of course, the kid's gonna go to school, and then maybe the kid's parents like see those videos of the kid that their child hangs out with at school, and they know all the problems that are going on at home. That is so weird. Like, other people shouldn't know that information because it should be private. But these people don't care as long as they're making money, and as long as the creepy people. I don't know if I can say the word on Instagram on the internet. As long as the creepy people stay online, where they can't harm their kid, they're not gonna care what they post about their kid online until that person like comes to them in person, which they might with that lady that shows like where the security cameras are and shows where her house is and shows where she works. Of course she's asking for problems, but people don't think about those things because they just think about the money. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.